Hey, this is Pat McDaniel, Second Mile Marketing. Yep, that's my picture right there. I don't look that good. I have teeth missing and all that stuff. But I wanted to show you what I'm talking about when it comes to visibility. The three key steps. One is visibility. The second is to get them to select you out of all the other listings, and then number three is to get them to actually call you. And so here's a great case in point. Let's say we're a searcher and we're looking for a plumber in Kansas City. So I type in plumber in Kansas City and look what shows up. I've got all sorts of choices, all sorts of options. And most people aren't going to spend a lot of time trying to figure this out. They have certain needs and so they're going to start looking. Uh, the The listings here in the colored box as well as down the right side are called the paid listings. These are, you pay Google to present yourself and you can put in exactly what you want to say. There are pros and cons to doing it that way versus doing it in this listing, which is the free listings, although they're really not free because you got to pay somebody a good $500 a month to try to show up in the organic listings. Um, so there are pros and cons, and I'm not here to discuss that. But here's what I want to show you. People are going to be picking somebody here and just going in there and saying, like here's Mr. Plumber, very visible, okay, serving since 1999, who cares? Surrounding areas, residential, commercial plumbing services. You're not telling me anything. Why would I pick you over anybody else? I wouldn't. Now, here's the other thing that's interesting. Here's the actual search term I typed in. I typed in fast plumber in Kansas City because I'm a searcher who now in a particular situation, I need help quickly. I've got a leak, I've got something that's going on, or my water heater's not working and we've got a big wedding to go to this afternoon and I need somebody to come out and try to fix this thing. So when you when you try to figure out why people would choose you versus the next company or your competitors, you've got to come up with what's a unique selling position. What is it that makes you better than the rest in a particular area? And don't say you're family owned and operated, and don't say that you've been in business for 400 years. I hate to tell you this, but people don't care. They want to know, can you get the job done? Can you get it done quickly? Can you get it done affordably? Can you get it done without having to come back because you got it done right the first time? Are you going to clean up after yourself? Are you going to be pleasant? Are you going to try to rip me off? Are you going to just forever try to upsell me? Each of these little areas is what we call an angle. And so there are certain things that are important to some people and certain things that are important to other people. And so you can't just go out there and say, I'm a plumber. Or you can't just go out there and say, we've been in business for, because nobody's going to pick you, or very few people will pick you. They'll pick somebody that's, um, wow, okay, that makes sense. Here's Bill's plumbing service. Bill doesn't tell you anything. Affordable plumbing and repair. Call now for a free quote. Uh, well, this one has some hope. 1 year warranty. Okay, well, if what's important to me is you get the job done right and you stand behind your, your work, then that's important to me. So here's an example of a test that we are doing with one of our clients. And here's the important thing to understand is you don't just put up an ad or you don't just get a listing and then set it and forget it. You've got to try different things. You've got to adjust different things. You've got to try different messages to figure out what's going to work. And once you find something that works, then you keep testing to keep getting it better and better. Uh, there is a reason why some of our clients started out getting 7 out of every 100 website visitors to call them, and now they're up to 32%. That's a huge improvement. That's almost a 4x more calls for the same amount of traffic. Well, how do you do that? By testing, by trying different things. So here's what we were testing, or what we're testing right now. Here is a heating and air conditioning client, and they have a number of unique selling positions. One of them is the 100% satisfaction guarantee or your money back. That's huge. Another of the angles that they could emphasize would be their Better Business Bureau rating, A plus, which means they're reliable, they're not going to rip you off and all that kind of stuff. Okay, but here's the thing that we wanted to test out. We wanted to test out the angle of who do we really want to get? Who are some really good clients for our client? Well, they're typically people who want something done quickly. They'll pay rack rates, retail price, because they want it done quickly. Um, and so here, my client comes in and says, "Hey, we got technicians in your area. We're ready to come out and fix your problem right now. We can come out nights, weekends, same price. We're not going to charge you more for fast service, same day service." Okay. Now, we have come up with an actual ad that shows up in the listing. And here it is, fast furnace repair. Okay? Affordable same day service, no surprises with money back guarantee. Now, there's a lot of people out there that this will not resonate with. That's okay. We can't get everybody. But you've got to figure out in your listing or your ad how to get picked over your competitors. That's the first point of persuasion. The first point of competition is pick me, not them. And so you've got to figure out what you want to say that will resonate with the kind of people you want more so than what your competitors might say. And then once they click on your ad and they go to your actual landing page, your actual website, and you ought to have a page for every, what we do is we set up a separate page for every test so that the only traffic coming to this page are people who've already indicated that they want fast service. And then lo and behold, they end up on the page and they're saying, "This is exactly what I want. I want fast service. I want a company that's well rated because I know that not only do they have to be fast, but they have to be good. And I'm not going to regret using them because they've got a money back guarantee." Sold. I'll call them right now. And then you get a much higher percentage of people who call you. So the moral of the story is it's not just about visibility out here on the search engines. It's about, yes, being noticed, but it's also about being clicked on because you're saying something that people want to hear that's important to them. And then once they go to your landing page says the exact same thing with the same language, with the same proposition. This is called a value proposition. You've got to do that if you're gonna win in the marketplace. If you're going to be able to beat your competitors, you've got to do this kind of stuff and you've got to stay on top of it and you've got to test and try different things. We may try another landing page that's all about expertise and our certifications and we are experts compared to our competition. That will possibly resonate with some people that we want to see. So, so it's not just about visibility, it's also about persuading people, which is marketing. This is Pat McDaniel, Second Mile Marketing. I hope that you found this helpful. If you got any questions, shoot us an email, give us a call. Thanks.